Hi, so today's task will be repairing a mixing console. So last year the power supply may have burnt out. I don't know how it happened exactly. I tried to turn it on and then it didn't work. So I already opened it once and I saw that the power supply PCB had some defects. So I ordered one. So I'm gonna replace it today and we'll see if it works. Fingers crossed. So in there you have one PCB for each channel, input channel, so microphones, lines, inputs, etc. And then you have all the computing software here. This one is the FX PCB, who takes care of all the effects you can put on the sound. And then the one we're going to change is the power supply PCB. It's that one. So I have the new one here. I'm just going to unwrap it. Always verify that you have the same model as the old one. What I always do is a backup photo, so I know how it was mounted before. If anything goes wrong, I know how to put it back like it was. Let's unmount it. Okay, so I still have to take out that screw here, that the ground connection. Okay, great. So what I have to do now is cut off the old cables, because there is glue, so I can't just take it off, I think. Yeah, it's too hard. There you go, the brown one, and all the other ones. There's no coming back. I'm just gonna see if it fits in the different holes fit. Yeah, that should do it. Awesome. So as you can see, I'll show you. Right under there, here, you can see some resistance who burned. They're all black. I hope you can see it. And then on the other side, there are also some black dots on places where it was a little warm. So I don't exactly know why it happened. Either it was the power supply in the building we were that was not good enough, or because this one is already more than 15 years old, it was maybe just the age. So we transported it a lot. So I'm gonna turn on the soldering station. Usually I put it at around 300 degrees, because if I do more, there might be a chance that I'm burning some components. So to avoid that, I do it just at around 300 degrees Celsius. So I'm waiting that it gets warm. I'm turning the little wires so they don't go in every direction when I'm putting them in the holes of the PCB. I think it's important to use solder with flux inside of it. It's like solder, and inside you have some flux, and that flux helps to eliminate some oxidization and some grease from the fingers, for example. So it helps bonding between the solder and the copper pads of the PCB. So I always use solder with flux inside it. Okay, soldering is done. Now let's remount it. That's bad. So what just happened is I broke the little pin for the ground fixation because I tightened it too hard. So what I just did is scratch some of the frame to fix this one on the frame by compressing it with the fixation of the power input. Now I'm gonna grab my multimeter to verify if the ground is well attached right here. I took my multimeter, so it's measuring voltage, current, resistance. So what I'm gonna do is start it in resistance testing to measure how much resistance is on my connection between the frame and the PCB board. And it shows 0. I'll show you it there. So between my frame here and between the ground pin here, I have 0. 0 ohm means there is no resistance, so the connection is perfect. You can also measure here. if I want in the socket, the frame, maybe somewhere else also on the frame. It's 0 also, so it's perfect. Okay, so we can put the cover back on and test if it's gonna work. Our cable here. So we'll put it here in the socket. It's still off. Okay, no problems yet. And now okay, the LEDs are starting. We have power. So now we have to test it with sound. And we'll see how that goes. Ready to fire it up. Now the subwoofer too. Put the sound up. And now, moment of truth. It's working. Okay, the beast is working again. That's a good thing. We'll be ready for the shows this summer. That's it for now. Thank you for watching and see you next time.